All right, guys, Rich Schneider right here for StorrsCentral. Joined by 2021 UConn Football signee Joe McFadden. Joe, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, man. So it's been a couple weeks now, I guess, since you signed with the Huskies. I guess first, just take us through the recruiting process and how you ended up with UConn.
Yeah, so the recruitment process was definitely, pretty long, and it's a little bit different for kickers. It's a little bit weird.
Mhm.
But I started getting offers like I guess after my junior season,
Okay.
going into my senior season. So a lot of offers started coming in Memphis, and then UConn offered me, and
Mhm.
I felt like I built like a really good connection with the staff, and I kind of liked their vision for like not just the program but also for me, like being able to
Mhm.
win and compete for the starting spot right away was like super appealing. So ultimately I chose on UConn. And
Gotcha. So now I know Coach Eddie Allen's obviously your special teams coach. What kind of relationship do the two of you have?
really good. I really like Coach Allen. He's a super smart dude.
Mhm.
um I think he's one of the best special teams coaches I've talked to. So I'm excited to play for him. And one of the things that I really liked is he doesn't coach another position. He's
Mhm.
just special teams, which is like I guess a little bit rare. So that
Yeah.
that was definitely really appealing to me.
So now, obviously, UConn has a big Texas following on their roster ever since Coach Edsel took over. What did that play a factor at all? Does it kind of help that they have Texas guys? Did those guys kind of recruit you?
It definitely helped. I know a lot of them. Two of them were from Byron Nelson,
Hmm.
Femi, and Max, and then obviously Kiri from DeSoto.
Yeah.
So they reached out to me after I got the offer, and talked to me about it a little bit. And then after we all were committed,
Mhm.
bonded like really well. Like me and Kiri are really good friends, and I think we're all about to actually like, get together before I leave and like hit a workout or something. I don't know.
There you
Uh,
go. So no, go on.
but yeah, no, it's definitely awesome to have a lot of Texas guys because it makes it even though it's
Mhm.
far from home, it got a little piece of home in it. So
Yeah. So you mentioned it's far from home. How big of an adjustment is that going to be going from Texas to Connecticut? And have you been to Connecticut yet?
I've never been to Connecticut.
Hmm.
I think obviously it's going to be getting used to the weather. It's obviously quite a bit colder up there. It's like almost
Yeah.
80 degrees here right now.
Yeah.
It's like 30s up there, so
Yeah.
a little bit of adjustment. But I don't think it'll be too bad or anything.
Mhm. Did the coaching staff warn you about the snow and all that yet?
Yeah, they did tell me that it will be a little bit of adjustment, and but like for me, I haven't seen snow in years.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit weird getting up there, get off the plane, and seeing 2 feet of snow or whatever, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely different. So now the next thing I want to ask you about, you were selected as an All-American punter for I think it was just the All-American game. I don't think they call it the Army All-American anymore or whatever it is.
Mhm.
But how I guess how did it feel to get that nomination, and then also how weird was it to like not be able to play in that game?
Yeah, so it's it is an honor to get selected for the game. Only
Mhm.
like 100 players, and it's like the best 100 players in the nation get selected. So
Mhm.
definitely like a huge honor. And it sucked not being able to play the game, but they actually sent us. You can kind of see it back there, but like a
Yeah.
huge like locker full of gear and stuff. So it's still pretty cool. And they kind of reiterated to us that even though we weren't allowed to play in the game, we're in like the I guess they called it the All American Brotherhood. Where
Yeah.
we have guys that we can reach out to if we ever need like
Mhm.
mentoring or help or anything. So it's kind of cool.
So now, how'd you get into punting? Just like did you just pick it up randomly, or just?
Yeah, I got into kicking like I played soccer all throughout like my young life, and then
Mhm.
going into middle school, I was like, well, soccer like doesn't seem like a super bright future for American kids. Not a lot go pro.
Yeah.
So I kind of like started branching out to other things, and I branched out into football. And I
Mhm.
played my seventh grade year, and then got really serious eighth grade year with it, and actually dropped soccer for kicking and just went full in. So
Awesome. Now, do you have a trainer or anyone that's helped you along the way, or?
yeah, so I work with Scott Blanton. He was the Redskins kicker for I think 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
So he trains down here with a bunch of like local guys and a bunch of college guys too. So yeah,
Mhm.
he's been awesome.
Yeah, my bad. I keep saying punting. Are you going to be the place kicker as well, or just punter or both?
I'm just the place kicker. They
Okay.
actually brought in a punter, Hayden
Okay.
from Australia.
Gotcha. So now you're just gonna be straight place kicker. How much? I guess putting it like this, how difficult is it being a kicker in I guess in the top high school and even in the college is going to be difficult a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of pressure because it's not like the rest of the players where they got multiple plays to shine.
Mm-hmm.
We got one play to go out there, and if it doesn't go right, then there's usually only one person that's being looked at and blamed. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of pressure, but I think high schools prepare me really well, especially playing Texas high school football where we have at some games 25, 30,000 people watching us, so there's a lot of eyes and a lot of pressure. So yeah.
Gotcha. And then I guess the last one for you, do you have a goal for your freshman year? And then do you have a 4 to 5 year goal also for when you get to UConn?
Yeah, so I guess my freshman year goal is to go in and compete and get the starting spot. So that's definitely a huge goal of mine. That's probably priority one.
Okay.
And then, once if I do get starting spot and get to start all the games, just kicking well, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess the goal for me freshman year is inside 40 yards. I want to go 100%.
Okay.
The goal that I had this year in high school, and I'm just gonna kind of carry that one on.
And I know a couple fans have asked me already, but there's the last one I got for you. What's the longest kick you've ever made?
So in game it's 49, and then in practice it's 72.
72. Damn.
So, yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's pretty impressive, man. All right. Looking forward to seeing you at the rent behind me, and go Huskies. Talk to you soon, man.
Sorry, go Huskies.